Hi, I'm Heyzeus, and this video is going to look at some of the oldest souvenir weapons and some of the oldest stickers in the game from Dreamhack Winter 2013. Also, I'm giving away this StatTrak Factory New AWP on Itachi. Check the link in the description to enter. Otherwise though, we'll get back to these stickers. Now, if you were to look at the different souvenirs from different majors over the years, you'd see a very consistent pattern. Less colour, more gold, but aside from the introduction of autograph stickers at Cologne 2015, there hasn't been huge changes. There's a very consistent design here. The souvenirs from Dreamhack Winter 2013 though, which I like to call Nip's first major grand final disappointment, don't follow this pattern. They're a very weird outlier, and I don't mean weird because of the absence of team stickers. Obviously there weren't any at this event. They're weird for other reasons, and that's what we're going to look at in this video. These souvenirs actually do share a few things in common with the Katowice 2014 souvenirs. In particular, they both have the same spectacularly lame unboxing system, and both sets of souvenirs contain skins from the Safe House, Lake, and Italy collections. But these aren't really the main attractions. What's actually of more interest is the specific stickers that came on the Dreamhack 2013 souvenirs. Dreamhack 2013 souvenirs only had one sticker on them, an event sticker. But not only were there 6 different possible event stickers you could get, they also had a chance of coming in a foil version, which is actually a holo, but we'll get back to that in a moment. Now, as stickers go today, these are okay. The snowman's kind of cool, kind of quirky, kind of funny, but there's nothing amazing about them either. But they're still quite interesting for a couple of reasons. First of all, as far as I can tell, these were the first stickers to ever grace Counter-Strike. Admittedly, they weren't capable of being applied, the gun came with them, but they were still the first stickers. Valve wouldn't start introducing the stickers that we know today until about February 2014. There's actually a few things that stand out to me about them as well. Firstly, we've got all these stickers with very recognisable holo effects which are labelled as foils. This suggests that the stickers we know as holos today were originally conceived by Valve as foils, although by February 2014 they'd clearly been renamed to make way for Valve's new foil stickers. What is more interesting though about these holo effects is that they're pretty similar to the holo effects that a lot of very well known and expensive Kato 14 and 15 stickers would later have. They're not quite as good, in particular they have this crappy crisscross effect and they could be a bit brighter, but they're very similar. Now, because we've only really seen these holo effects be available on stickers at 2 other tournaments, they're very exclusive, which is a major part of the reason they've become so valuable. And it's always interested me that we haven't seen any stickers like this since, because clearly people like these things. Valve could probably make a lot of extra money selling these at majors. One possibility is that Valve chose to make them exclusive and to try and keep the stickers as very high tier collector's items. Generally speaking, the tournament organisers submit the designs, but maybe Valve calls the shots about the holo and foil effects in use, and maybe they decided to restrict access to these to create very rare effects that attract whales to the game, which brings in lots of money into the game economy. And despite what some people think, Valve actually do want a vibrant and diverse economy surrounding CSGO, even if their decisions don't always help with that. The alternative explanation is that the holo effects are actually just left to the organiser submitting the stickers. Maybe both the Katowice events had the same designer, Cologne 2014 may have had a different designer, possibly because it had a different location, who knows, and subsequent designers, for whatever reason, haven't cared about having these particular effects. You know, they work for the companies running the tournaments, not Valve. They might not be familiar with what makes stickers popular, and we have seen some awful stickers come out at majors before, so this could be a reason why. Now, obviously, both of these explanations aren't entirely satisfactory. They both involve quite a bit of speculation. They both leave a lot of questions to be answered, and that's why finding these effects here is so interesting, because if these were the first stickers introduced into the game, it's really hard to imagine that Valve didn't play a significant role in designing them, particularly stuff like the holo effects that we see. And even if Katowice 2014 and 2015 had the same person or same people designing their stickers, they wouldn't have been involved with Dreamhack Winter 2013, because at that point ESL and Dreamhack didn't have the same parent company owning them. There was no connection between the two companies. So it seems like there's very little prospect of any common designer on the part of the tournament organisers dictating that these effects get used. taking that all in, it suggests that Valve is making the calls when it comes to these holo effects on stickers at majors. All speculation, admittedly, it's impossible to know without interviewing the CSGO dev team, but that's what this suggests to me. That's not the only interesting property these stickers have though, and I'll demonstrate what I mean like this. Here is a P250 Boreal Forest with one of these stickers on them, and here's another one, and here's another one. And what you notice is that the stickers are changing size and changing position. Now, I tried to get the longest montage of these stickers in the same place on the same weapon as possible to work out just how many ways they can be placed on any given spot. Here are two examples of a whole bunch of the same sticker in the same spot on a Tech 9. As you can see, they're constantly shifting in small increments, getting slightly larger, getting slightly smaller, stuff like that. So, as far as I can tell, there's an RNG component impacting their orientation and size whenever they're placed, which is an interesting feature that we don't seem to have ever seen since. Now, the reason we haven't seen it since is also probably fairly obvious. It's not something that's going to work if you've got stickers that you're placing on the gun yourself. If you're doing that, you're going to want to know exactly what it looks like. The fact that we've got a feature here that was never going to be compatible with later stickers though, indicates to me that there were probably no plans to introduce stickers as actual items that you could apply to guns at this point. It seems to me like the decision was made after Dreamhack Winter 2013, which is a bit weird to think. You assume if you're going to add stickers to the game, they'd be designed as a means of customizing your weapons, but this would suggest that this feature was an afterthought. Admittedly, an afterthought that Valve came up with very quickly and ran with, but an afterthought nonetheless. So, all in all, these souvenir weapons are kind of terrible, but they do give us a bit of insight into the origins of some of the items and effects that we're very familiar with nowadays in CSGO. And it's interesting to see that they weren't all initially conceived as the things that we think of them as today. Now, as per tradition, I figured I'd scrape one of these stickers. Yeah, I figured I was probably wasting my time. Now, before I finish, I need to say thanks to Iron Bean, who drew my attention to the fact that the stickers on these guns move around a bit. Obviously, not an easy thing to spot, so kudos to him for noticing. Anyway, I hope people found this video interesting. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Otherwise, trust the numbers, not your gut. I'm Heyzeus. Thanks for watching. See ya.